there. We recently listed a home in Mount Royal at 421 Avenue X. And I hadn't listed a home in Mount Royal for a little while. And so it was such a pleasure to revisit that neighborhood and area. And I think I just had a greater appreciation for it having not been there for a little while. And I spend a lot of my time in newer areas. And so I just wanted to hop on here and highlight some of my favorite things about Mount Royal. So the first one that comes to mind is their extra wide streets. There is just such a sense of spaciousness within that neighborhood. And it was one of those things that I didn't really realize until I was coming from a newer neighborhood into Mount Royal, and I was like, wow, it just feels like a lot of breathing room here. You know, like on garbage and recycling days, you're not having to take turns going through the streets because the streets have, you know, become so narrow. So and with that sense of space also are the lot sizes. So it's not uncommon for a single family home in Mount Royal to be sitting on two parcels of land. And what that allows for is, you know, extra large gardens, extra large garages. You can have sunrooms built out the back of your house. It just, there's such a cool, sense of spaciousness within that neighborhood. And another thing I noticed is there are a lot of original owners living there in their houses still. And that is a bit more rare for Saskatoon. And what I noticed was a sense of not just pride of ownership of their homes, but I feel like they're watchful in the community and in their neighborhood. And that watchfulness really provides a sense of safety. And I noticed it when I was walking around. You know, they're kind of out and about, and everyone seemed really friendly. And there was a sense of community even just from walking through the neighborhood. So maybe you're a resident of Mount Royal and you can give me a bit of a deeper insight into what it's like to live in that neighborhood. But I just wanted to share some of my findings, and I hope that you'll add Mount Royal to your list if you have been wondering about neighborhoods on the west side that have a sense of safety and maybe had been overlooked. I feel like it's an underrated area of the city.